What's up, guys? What's up, blue chips? I don't even know if that's right. Jeez. Okay, wow, what a morning. I'll tell you guys about it here in a second. Let's get to it. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. It's going to be a scanner day. Obviously, we are running super late. Consistency is more important than perfection. Holy crap. It's so true for us. SPY's still kind of going sideways, which means the coronavirus crap will probably wear off, and we will most likely be headed back up at some point. But let me get my son situated real quick, because that is why I'm late. Thomas, what's going on, man? And I will be right back. We got about 3 minutes here till the bell. And orange juice, come here. Time for this. Yes. Oh boy. All yours. I'm just opening it. Listen, we're not doing this today. Your brother already made this a horrible day. Come on. Look, you can do it. There you go. It's all yours. Oh, boy. What are you guys up to? Little dive into my life there for a second. It has not been a great morning. There's the bell. Straight up, just right off the scanner today. COCP, I haven't even adjusted mine back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. CMRX. Nothing there. MRNA. There we go. 1, 10. I got 56. Man, I thought I hit that up near 70. Looking to risk this off of the top. Not risk it off, but we're going to go up through there. 2350 is kind of our risk off. Jeez. That got like really spready. Look at that. It's like a 20-cent spread. didn't really get much out of that. We didn't get an ad. We were looking for it to go higher, but yes, there we go. We're just going to take that. We're going to front run 22 there. We'll move on. Take a little bit of a winner there. SLCA. Let's look over the other side. VXRT. Nothing there. NIO. NIO gapped up. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to play catch up here / find something to play. OKE is interesting. Not much volume there. Huge move though. Spread's actually not too bad on it. 6. I'm gonna start OKE here. Just gonna go full screen. ARLO. I was seeing if I could squeeze a little bit more. ARLO's, I think, kind of slowed down. Let's keep looking. WBT, here we go. 40. There we go. See if we can get the bid to come up here. We're just going to start that there. PUMP. That's another one. 40. That's another. The spreads are real today. Start PUMP here. Staying active this morning. By the way, what's up, marketing? What's up, Brad? So we can dive through 50 here on pump. We're on the bid. All right, we're just going to take that off there. Looks like we would have got the fill there, but it's okay. Wasn't going to fret over that small. It felt like 50 might try to hold there. See if we can get the pop through 50 here on WBT. This one's a little bit slower. This thing just kind of stalled. Same with OKE. I mean, neither of them really had that much volume. Kind of told myself I'm going to stop really looking at that. If the chart looks that great, my risk is the same regardless, so I'll be happy with it. 60, 85 is where we're at. There we go. Drop through 50. Almost on the bid there. I think we might just take this off. Oh, we're on the bid. Just put it down there at 42 with them because that's how this seems to work. If we can get it to push down through. Just waiting to see if the bid or the ask wants to move first. The ask came down a little bit. Just keeping our eye on OKE down there. There we go. See if we can get our fill here. It's frustrating when you're using smaller share size. Not going to fight over 3 cents. That was our initial cover anyway at 45. Trying to get down here to 77.50 on OKE. Oh, there we go. Got the fill there. Man, look at PUMP. That thing really dumped. Man, ARLO, that was a miss. We should have been in ARLO. I'm a little mad at that one. I don't see it. RLGY. Dang, look at this one. Kind of missed this one already. This thing dived through 1150. This is what I wanted to do yesterday. It's actually happening today, which is good. Just instinct, right? Just instinct. No reason to overthink anything. I have my set risk per trade. Just jump in. I mean, clearly these were smaller winners. They were all literally all starter positions, all top ticks. Just scrolling through here. Hold on, bub. 50. Ah, man, we just missed that on AEY. Yes. What's wrong? ARLO and AEY was a bit of a miss. This is RLGY going back down. No, it's still kind of chilling there. Man, I wish I would have pulled up RLGY when it was under 1150 or heading towards 1150. That would have been the entry. I don't like how it just kind of died though. I'm gonna leave it alone. Cannot wait for my monitor to be here. How we doing this morning, guys? We're 4 for 4 this morning, which is good. It feels good to actually get some solid trades in. I think the reason we're 4 for 4 is because we just went back to being comfortable with base hits, right? I think one of my major problems is I was trying to get full size on everything, even if it was on the back end, but sometimes it just doesn't give you the opportunity. So I just let them work themselves out, even if it's just a single entry. I'm going to be happy with it. These guys in ISW are so picky sometimes. Like, we can't see it. Yeah, wrong button. Arlo moving back up. End pump. Let's see what these do. We're going to let these possibly form into some different moves. Man, look at OKE. I think it's just dropping. Yes, bud. That's not the one that goes up there. Yes. Yeah, I see. Did you fix it? I see the vacuum. Yes, bud. Smells like it either farted or pooped. Nick, what's up, man? Letting pump do its thing. Same with Arlo. Watching Arlo if it wants to try to go high bay. What's MNK doing here? What was that one that we had pulled up? R something. RGOY? RLGY? Yeah, look, that thing's kind of forming into, I don't even know what that is. I would have liked to see this try to come up and test 12 again to make an ascending triangle, but it's not. Yes, bud. What? What's wrong, bud? What do you need? You're saying please. Please to what? Only if I could just trade like this every day. That was solid. Keep in mind, obviously smaller share size. But eventually when we have a zero behind those numbers, this would be nice, right? It'd be 40 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks, and 40 bucks, right? That'd be a pretty nice start to the day. We went down to where we can do this on a daily basis and get comfortable with it. So I'm pretty happy with the outcome so far today. And these are all just base hits, one entries. Ow. No. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So he's in timeout / he was rubbing his eyes, so I'm not sure if he wants to take a nap or go back to bed. I don't know what, because I had to wake him up this morning. Both of them have been horrible this morning, and I mean, that's an understatement. A lot of these charts look the same. Arlo, Pump, they kind of look the same. Thanks, GDT. Appreciate that, man. Nick, I am green. I'm 4 for 4 today. All single entries, but they were nice. Sorry, just catching up in the ISW chat here. This actually looks like a... What got halted? Oh, SPEX. That is indeed a pump. It's a lower float. I'm assuming there's a chat room involved, if I had to guess. Arlo is the only one that I feel like I missed this morning. I don't know why. I was waiting. I just wanted that little bit more of a push. The spread was kind of there just a little bit. I wanted that 420 pop, and we didn't get it. But oh well. I felt like it had that one more little pop up there towards 430, and we should have just jumped in. But oh well. It happens. Thoughts on JNUG? Come on, Mr. Gifford. We don't play JNUG. We don't play those Ricky stocks. So I have no thoughts on them. Sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I don't like to play those stocks. Pump's not really doing anything. Here goes Arlo. Let's see if this thing wants to like push up towards 450. I'm gonna start Arlo. Once it push through 450, we'll look to add. Oh, this thing could halt? Holy crap. All right. Guess we're going to let it halt. Oh, it moved up. And now it's going to halt up here. Yikes. Hope we didn't just get caught in some crazy news. 438. I was hesitant to add there because of the come down, ask. I was hesitant to add there because of the halt. Obviously not a fan of this right now. Was looking to get out there. It didn't quite give us the drop on the ask. $466. This thing got real spready. Get our add in here at 450. Puts us at 444. See, we just get that quick flush down here. I'll gladly take this one off just because I don't like that we were almost in a halt there. get a little, well, that's a little too far. I keep forgetting we can do this too. Oh, it didn't let me replace it. What? Okay. I don't know why it didn't let me replace it, but what are we sitting at? 44. And this trade's all kind of messed up. Should have just, no, I can't say that. I shouldn't have got break. I mean, I'm just not a fan of the trade because of what it tried to do. I wouldn't say it like startled me, but I was kind of waiting for it to halt and then it got moved up. So now I'm just kind of waiting to see what it wants to do. We'll put the order back out there at 35 if it wants to come down and test it. It got down to just 40 last time. I mean, and the spread. I'm not liking the spread at all. SPEX is open. I'm not bitter about JNUG. I've never had an interest in trading them, to be honest. It's super spready here. That's so quiet. He's just sitting there playing in his crib right now. I have him up on my camera on the other screen. There we go, starting to get the move down. We need to try to test 40 again. That's where the support came in last time. There we go, we're at 40. That's okay, Jay Nug is ambivalent towards you and me. That's funny. There we go, through 40 on the bid. Give it to us. All right, I'm not going to fight 1 cent there. We'll take the winner there. I did not like how that was trading, so the fact that we got the drop like that, I'll be fine with it. That was weird. I was not expecting something like ARLO to halt, but I guess it is lower price, so it's a lot easier for it to possibly do so. And that was a good jump out. As you guys can see, it spiked right back up towards 450. Not being greedy. We wouldn't have got that fill, and it would have popped right back up. The old me would have been like, are you kidding? By 1 cent? My new monitor can't come quick enough. My neck is starting to hurt. RLGY finally making its move back up there. How we doing today, guys? Everybody doing okay? SPEX looks like it's trying to go a little bit higher. Dang, RLGY would have been a good one. I really wish I would have pulled that one up, but I would have been out of it on this pop anyway, most likely. That would have been a 50-cent pop. It's fun being fun. I kind of want to keep Arlo up. Let's put it up over here. Might look for that to be a descending triangle. Fun is being fun. It's on SSR, no range. It's a little bit lower on the float. VHC made a comeback after yesterday afternoon. Yeah, I don't know what the kids' issues were this morning. My oldest did not want to go to school he couldn't give me a good reason. He just kept saying, I don't want to go to school. So we finally got to school and he seemed fine. But then we went to the classroom. Like we walked back to the classroom and he didn't want to go in the room. And he kept, he started crying and stuff like that. And then I finally just carried him into the classroom. And he sat down on the floor, and I've never seen him like cry like that before. And it was just awkward because he's always saying how much he loves school and like he loves hanging out with his friends, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I know the school is not the issue. Like they take pictures, every day. Like he tells us every day that he has fun at school. So I didn't quite understand what was going on. I know he's not feeling well. It doesn't have a fever or anything, and it's not like a major cold or anything like that. But it was just very odd of how he was acting this morning. And then on top of that, Camden, my youngest, he was fine so far this morning, but right when we got home, he just started flipping out like about random stuff. I mean, everything he wanted, he got, because when I'm trying to trade, I basically just give him what he wants. But it was like no matter what I gave him, it wasn't enough. Like he always wanted something else. But then there at the end, he just started flipping out and he pooped. But even after I changed his diaper, when I brought him back down, you guys saw, he just, I don't know what was the deal. So I had to and when I took him up to change his diaper, he started rubbing his eyes like he was tired. So I just kind of let it go, put him in there and figured we'll see if he falls asleep. But it sounds like he's just playing in there right now. Turn the sound on there for a second. That was a bad idea. And now he's just kind of laying there. So it seems like things kind of slowed down a little bit. Check out WBT. That thing just kept on going. I was pretty happy with getting out of WBT though, because that thing kind of felt like it was hanging up there. And then it did kind of hang there at 1450, and then it just said bloop. And this is the one disadvantage of only having a single entry is you end up kind of taking a spot because you can't really take I can't personally. I can't take half of my small share size right now. But in the future, like with WBT, we started with 10 shares. So if that was 100 shares, I'd have no problem taking half of 100 shares and letting 50 ride. And we could have caught a lot of this move. But with 10 shares, it's kind of hard to, only take 5 of those and let the other 5 ride. It just commissions and stuff. It just doesn't make sense, because if those 5 tend to go back up towards high of day, which obviously it's capable of doing, then not only is it going to be a much smaller green trade than it already was, but it's also going to just completely destroy you after commissions, etc. So that's kind of where I stand right now with that. But we came down as low as we did right now because we are trying to get back in the groove. We're trying to be able to hit the buttons without any emotion, right? We're almost acting like we're paper trading at this point. So the money right now is not a big deal. It's a matter of just trading these charts the way that we're supposed to. The heck? No, his camera is bugging out on me. And it's only his. All my other cameras are working fine. For some reason, that one's not working. I can hear him playing around, though. Hear the rain. It's been raining. It sucks. I don't even know what's going on here. Brian's such a jerk. Man, MRNA was another one. Look at that thing. It's still going. We literally top ticked that thing. Grab that one on the way down as well. We front ran 22 there just in case. I really do need to get rid of VWAP. I feel like to be completely honest, I didn't even look at VWAP when I was taking these trades. I just chose the $half and whole dollar areas that time just because they tend to hold as support. Part of me is not happy that he might take a nap right now. Because that means later is just going to be crap. But, I mean, he was rubbing his eyes and he clearly I honestly don't know what his deal was. My queue right now is I still would love $50, but oh, you're just saying what queue am I at? I am at I'm only at about 0.2 or 0.4 queue. These were all, again, I'm not GDT. I'm not going to say I'm not like you. It's different. I mean, we're trading the same kind of strategy, but I tend to try to size in a little bit differently. I want to try to scale into a position to where when I'm full size, I'm where you are after your 1 or 2 entries. I tend to try to space out. Like, I'm looking to hit quota over the course of like three trades is kind of what I'm looking for. But they were all single entries, and I didn't get any ads. The only one I got to add on was ARLO, and that thing was kind of funky. It tried to halt on us. Yeah, the spreads were pretty crazy this morning. Well, that's how quick it happens, guys. It's only 10:15 and everything's already pretty much done. Scanner. I mean, for my strategy anyways, I'm looking for like some descending triangles and stuff and ascending triangles at this point, but I'm not seeing anything. Let's I'll go put 0 in here. Put the low floaters in here now since everything else kind of slowed down. So for my strategy, as you guys saw me trade 5 times this morning, for once, it's about time. We got pretty much single entries on everything, but we made some nice trades. The only one we got a second entry on was ARLO, which was a little questionable, but I was happy with the actual trade itself. In the end of it, just it almost halted on us, so that was kind of what threw us off. Hey, there we go. It's loading now. Yeah, he looks so out. He's not even playing. He's just laying there, like tucking into his blanket. I'll give him another 15 minutes. See if I'll just leave it up. Let me put the scanners back up for you. Man, WBT is still going. He's definitely going to fall asleep. Carl. Who's Carl? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and click the bell. Carl Jung. The psychologist. I have no idea who you're talking about. Carl Gustav Jung was a Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who founded analytical psychology. Jung's work was influential in the fields of psychiatry, anthropology, archaeology, literature, philosophy, and religious studies. Worked as a research scientist at some famous hospital. Well, learn something new every day. I was told Tesla just had a big dump by Mr. GDT. Wozers. Sure did. Just out of curiosity, where would this thing have to go to halt? 782. That's really not that far, considering. Just buy one share. Did it go to 815? No, it went a little under. I was just curious if it hit it exact. That's the crazy thing about Tesla and where it's at. I mean, the daily, there's just not like, there's nothing to read on the daily. The only thing that you have is this trend line. It's almost like you could say it's an ascending triangle slash bull flag, whatever you want to call it. But it's not really a bull flag because it did come all the way back down to this trend line. It'd be more of an ascending triangle. So everything moving right now is just the old low floats, VVPR, SPEX, or at least attempting to move. Oh, I see what you did there, Vincenzo. You sly guy. Man, WBT is depressing to look at. Look at this thing. I mean, I'm not even worried about our trade. I'm just saying, look, it's depressing to know that it made a run like that and literally gave it all back plus some. Like, that's just crazy. There was a stock yesterday that did that too. OK's got some room to move. This 34 area. Oops. Why did it get rid of both? Got a ways to go to get there, though. Jung was friends with Nikola Tesla. That's kind of funny. Should be fun editing the video for the video today. 5 separate trades. SPY's starting to get crushed. Guess that's kind of what started Tesla. I had a short S&P signal at today's open and a long at yesterday's and didn't play either well. It can't get handed to me easier than that. Everything's getting crushed right now. I was going to say the TVIX and all those should be kind of doing their thing. LK is like right at a pretty big support line. It's almost in dead man's land. Under 37, or well, under, it's like 36.80. This is one where I'd like to see not such a big reversal. I would have liked to have seen like an ascending triangle form itself. My only defense is I modified my trading greatly and I am still looking for proof of concept. Yeah, well, proof of concept can take a long time. He's about to fall asleep. I guess I'm just going to let him. As much as I really don't want to. Wait, what was Didn't catch that. He's just like me. He lays with his feet off the bed. Oh wow, GDT's right. GDT just mentioned that the SPY is at a pretty crucial part on the daily. Got this big support line right here at 320. 320.73. 320, pretty much just 320. If it breaks under that, could be a yikes. Could be the correction that we've all been waiting for. It's fighting. It's fighting for its life. It actually got under 320 by 2 cents. Just think of the amount of bears that are trying to push this below that key area. They're so close. And this is why I love the float filter. VVPR, it's a low float. Holy crap. Did that halt? How did that not halt? The halt's at 279 right now. I bet it tried to halt. So it looks like the SPY is going to get a little bit of a bounce. Look at, oh, did I type that wrong? VVPR. Oh, I'm looking at the daily. I'm an idiot. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Forgot I didn't change it back. But yeah, this is why I like the filter on the scanners, because I don't play the low floats. So to hear them just constantly go off in your ear all day, it's not really fun. That's why I lobbied for the float filter for a long time. Damn, Vincenzo. That is unlike you. Letting people influence you. You should know better. We all know that every trade I've taken from the chat has been a loser, so I definitely don't do that anymore. It was only 2, but still. Oh, here we go. It's timing out again. What the heck? My wife is telling me that apparently there's a new show called The Outsiders, and I was like, wait a minute, like the book? Oh, we got under that 320 area. We're in the danger zone. The danger zone. Could get ugly, boys and girls. Look at that, breaking under it. We're under that support. The question is, does it get back up there? These algos are selling off pretty hard. I feel like just because it's a pretty intense move, a pretty big extension, we'll get some kind of a bounce back, but will it be enough to get back above that support? Sorry for being so boring. Morning, you going smaller size today. I started going smaller size yesterday. Instead of our max loss being 50 bucks on a trade, we moved it down to 25. Just to, I even said it earlier, Knives, it's basically to make me feel like I'm paper trading so that I can get back to making correct trades. So as you can see, we went 5 for 5 today, and I felt pretty good about it. I kind of missed the descending triangle there on ARLO. But the whole point of me going down, I know I've said this in the past, but there's a workshop that Mark Douglas did, and he'll tell you that there were traders that were trading 1,000 share lots that he had to take down to trading just one share in order for them to get back into like the mindset that they needed to be in. So I like to think that that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not exactly trading one share, but I'm trading pretty close to that, to the point where it feels like the money doesn't mean anything, which is kind of what you want anyways. Like that's the feeling that you should have when trading. Like you should not be focused on the P&L, because once you start focusing on the P&L, you don't trade the chart, and the chart is what matters. So that's kind of where I am at the moment. So I would like to trade like this for a few weeks. really get my bearings down, like really get back into trading the correct way, and then we'll go from there. So today obviously worked out well, so I'm pretty happy with it. It's a good start, especially after yesterday. We just kind of sat on our hands yesterday, but this morning things were lighting up for us. So we took 5 trades, 5 winners. Can't be mad about that. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm actually thinking about getting out of here. There's really not much else going on. The SPY is trying to rebound and get back above that area. A little bit of a fake out to the downside. There's this GNCA trying to move. A lot of low floaters trying to move now. Quicker I get off the stream, the quicker I can get rid of these low floats off my scanner and stop listening to them. I know I don't have to listen to them, but I just like to show you guys that the scanners are pretty awesome, so I always like to keep them up. But 5 for 5 will certainly help the win percentage. You know, it will. I'm not worried about the win percentage. I'm more worried about the confidence. So, but yeah, the 5 for 5 definitely helps the confidence. See, I still have ARLO up over here. This thing's being funky. It's super slow now, though. Part of me actually almost wanted the thing to halt when it tried to, because that would have been a great spot to add coming out of the halt after I felt it out and figured out what it wanted to do. But it was weird. It was just odd, and of course it like shot up right after I jumped in too. So we didn't really get the best entry. Sounds like he's awake. Still, I might go get him. I might jump off of here and go get him. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Feel free to chime in tomorrow morning as well. I will be back. Obviously, it'll be hump day. Today is Taco Tuesday. I'm excited. You see that short on LK off yesterday's high? I did. I was just looking at that earlier. If you guys have any additional questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below when this thing processes. I will put the timestamps on my trades from this morning. And I will also be putting the video out here in a little bit. I'm going to go get him, see if he's calmed down a little bit. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. So until then.